Hey there, this is video one of my 5-part series on my recipe for living a healthy lifestyle. And no, there isn't just one way to live a healthy lifestyle, but to me, there are 5 key elements that you really need in order to live a healthy lifestyle. So today we're going to jump into number one, and that's your mindset, because what you think is what you believe and how you act. All right, so stay tuned to hear more. And hey guys, if you don't know me, my name is Christina Walsh, and every week on this channel, I share my love and passion for health and fitness. I love helping women to learn how to build a stronger mind and a stronger body. And I focus around changing our mindset, the way we eat and work out, and also being sure that you take care of yourself and get enough sleep. All right, guys, let's dive into today's video. Today is all about mindset and why it is so important when you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle. So I want to give you a couple of key things to think about here. All right. The first thing that you need to realize is your thoughts really control everything, right? So the first thing is what you think is what you believe to be true, and then you're going to act in that way. And I will repeat this over and over again because it is the absolute 100% truth. And it's the thing that is going to be key to changing anything in your life. So if you think that living a healthy lifestyle is hard, if you think you don't have time to work out, if you think you can't eat healthy, then these are the things that you believe, right? And then that's how you're going to act. So if you think that you don't have time to work out, you believe you don't have time to work out, so you don't make time, and then that's how you act. You don't work out. But if you can flip that message and you can flip around those thoughts that you're having and say, I do have time to work out, find a way to make that time, even if it's only fitting it in for like 10 minutes. So you think you have time, you'll act that way. You'll believe that. You believe you have time, and then you'll act that way. So really, in order to accomplish anything in life, you have to think it, believe it, and then act that way. So that's like really one thing that's important when we talk about changing our mindset is, changing your thoughts around this whole health journey, right? And what you think you can do. Think you can do this, then you're more likely to accomplish it. All right. The next thing that's important to think about is how you speak to yourself. So, like, oftentimes I'll have my clients like take some time and kind of notice what they're thinking about. And there's so many like negative messages that we send ourselves throughout the day, like, this doesn't look good on me, or I look fat, or these pants don't look good on me, or I have wrinkles, like all these like negative messages that we send ourselves without even realizing it. And sometimes when you do stop and realize it, it's like, where does this all come from? So stopping these negative thoughts when we have them and trying to turn them into something more positive can be really helpful. So that's something that can be really key when you're trying to make change. The way you speak to yourself is really important and something you want to pay attention to. Sometimes even writing down the negative thoughts that you had and like rewriting them in a positive way and crossing out the old negative thought can be helpful. Something for you to give a try. Um, and then the last thing around mindset is, when we have like a mindset that's too strict, I don't know if that's the right word I want to use, but if we put too many like restrictions on ourselves, that can be like really a difficult thing to move forward in a health journey. So if you're putting all these restrictions on yourself, like I can't eat this, I can't do that, I have to do this perfectly, I can only have like a treat once a month when I go to a birthday party. Like if you put too many rules and restrictions on yourself, it's going to backfire because there's only so long that you can follow these strict rules before you end up going back to your old ways. All right. So really what you want to do is start making small sustainable changes and building new habits. All right. We don't want to put too many rules and restrictions on ourselves. We don't want to be too strict with the way, you know, like we do things, especially around food, because usually that ends up backfiring. And all the things that we say, like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, we end up like having or binging on later, anyways, because, when we tell our brain like we can't do something, then it wants to do it more. So, just another thing for you to think about when you're, um, when we think about our mindset, all of these factors, I mean, of course, there's many other things, but these three factors are really key to changing your health. So, like I said, the first thing, one is um, changing your thoughts, right? So, what you think is what you believe and how you act. So, making sure that what you think is going to be positive and bring you closer to your goals. Okay. And then the second thing is focusing on your inner dialogue and that self-talk, and when you do find something negative coming up, trying to stop and reframe it and put a more positive spin on it. And then the last thing is not putting too many rules and restrictions on yourself, because that usually ends up backfiring. But it's much better to build new habits that are sustainable. All right. So if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and you can learn more about what I do. I truly believe everyone deserves to live their best and healthiest life. So make sure you do steps to get closer to that today. All right, guys, have a great day.